Well, gents, we're back. Let me adjust this. Sorry for the noise. There we go. It's ladies' night upstairs. My wife had a couple of friends over who were potentially going to bring their significant others with them for which to me to bond with, supposedly, since that's what the men must do. The men must gather separately from the women and drink and talk about things. Since that's not happening tonight, because none of them showed up, apparently, I guess they were fearful they'd still have to spend time with their women. They stayed home, possibly. I'm just guessing at things. But either way, we're down here masking up suspension arms, because we're going to prime these suckers up. Because, my friends, the funnest part of tank funnery is upon us. Sarcasm! You have your detectors going? Yeah, they just triggered. It's going to be the torsion bar suspension installation with the old flat blade bar style torsion bars, a la, Tiger 1 and the Jag Panther we just did, and quite a few other Tamiya tanks of World War II vintage style have this system, whereas the flat bars go into here, and then you fidget like a helpless moron trying to twist and push these finagling, godforsaken parts in. What does AVE say? Jesus thing. But yes, you don't paint the moving parts. Tamiya says it very clearly in their instructions. They say, whole color, don't paint. So we're doing that. Oh my god, but it's so funny upstairs. It's all, I mean, I'm not going to get into the demographics or anything, but it's just like, oh my god, I love your earrings. Oh my god, I love your dress. Oh my god, you're cute. Your dogs are so cute. The dogs are monsters. I mean, they're cute, but no, they're evil. They're menaces to strangers and new people. Oh my god, I love your house. Oh my god, I love this. Oh my god, I love. It's just so much of this. It's what men would consider to be I think a circle jerk would be the proper term. But either way, the wife has to have a little socialization amidst all of the Wu-Tang Clan thing spreading throughout areas, and people worried. No one's worried about it anymore. It's like, once we have riots and protests, no one's really worried about getting sick. Then they're like, no, you're going to get sick from going to the protests. And now we're like, sick of it. Sick of the news. This is fun. Building tanks with you guys. I can complain all I want, but I'm in my happy place right now. So we're going to get all of these fellas. Well, I'm going to wipe them down a little with some alcohol, since my greasy paws just ate some pigs in a blanket. What was that? The British guys know what I'm talking about. That spicy yellow mustard that you guys... Oh, man, that stuff is nuclear mustard. Coleman's. Damn, you British make a fantastic, superiorly spicy mustard. Hats off to you chaps. A+. Brilliant mustard. Just brilliant. And us Americans go and dip pigs in a blanket in it. So, I don't know what you think about that, but I love that mustard. Either way, yeah. Painting these, then that, and we got our little front plate here. We're supposed to glue track links on here. But to get those on, they need to be painted first, and then so we're going to wait. I'll consider that stowage. So, stowage always waits for last. I was going somewhere else with something. I was just so overwhelmed. I'm like, I'm just going to eat some cheese and crackers. I'm going to grab a beer. I'm going to escape to the basement. None of the men showed up that were potentially showing up. So I've got a 12-pack of, another one for the British guys. I got a 12-pack of wife beaters in the basement fridge. For anyone who's not British, and I may be wrong, but I was told this by a very British person. The beer, Stella Artois, I think it's Stella Artois. Hold on, let me get it. Yeah, it's Stella Artois. I'm sure it's Stella. Yes, confirmed. So the beer Stella Artois in the UK, amongst possibly some of the less civilized, I don't know where my friend was from. It might have been Essex. From what I hear, oh boy, I've got jokes for that one. Stella Artois is nicknamed, and I didn't make this up. I do not condone the activity. Stella Artois is nicknamed Wife Beater. Go ask a British person. Go ask someone from the UK. Hey, I heard this stupid guy from New York that's living down in the South now. He's talking about this beer called Wife Beater. They're like, oh yeah, Stella. Yeah, Wife Beater. Why is it called that? Oh, the story's great, but it involves a white tank top and a guy that's drunk off Stella. So, who knows? But we'll have these painted. We'll be right back. Okay? It'll be like magic. They'll just be painted. It's amazing. It's like a cooking show. We're gonna pull it out from under the counter. Here's your turkey. Hold on. Be right back, guys. All right, guys. Okay, so our primer's dried. Just a light coat. Just metal, self-etching metal primer. Just enough to give your normal paint the surface to stick on. Okay, now for the torsion bars. I tried one out. It's not as bad as the Jag Panther. Or conversely, not as bad as the Panther model. So, basically, we have our shmoo. They want you to spread gingerly just a little bit of shmoo into your shaft. So you're going to lube your shafts, everybody, okay? Don't forget to lube your shafts when you're doing this. Then we have our little torsion bar springy thingy. And there's a couple different ways you can get this in there. You can go this way and then that way. This is probably the easiest, is to just tilt her in there. Oh my god. You know what? You try to show people how to... There we go. Okay. So she's in there. And then you line up that feller. Am I getting an Amber Alert? Oh, it's for the curfew. Okay. So, once we... For God's sake... I know there's a... see, you gotta be careful. Because if you go too far, you gotta have a little bit of this guy. We've been through this before, guys. We know what... Come on. So you wanna secure that while you're getting this thing. There we go. No. You wanna get it in the torsion beam and then rotate and push it in. There we go. Made it look easy. Okay. And then I like to get this. I know there's a curfew. Leave me alone. Emergency alerts. I like to push these suckers just a little out of there. So this way you get a little more spring tension, and we are adding some extra weight to this tank with all the metal road wheels. And they're unsprung weight, so they add to the tank's weight. But either way, for a little extra tension, you can push past the limit a little to get a little extra in there. So we're gonna go ahead and finish the rest of these up, and have something hopefully a little more fun to show you. I think we're installing gearboxes after this. I think the bottom half of this tank is gonna go together super easy. It's gonna be nice and straightforward. And don't speak too soon, dumbass. I get it. Okay. Either way, we'll be right back. Oh boy, guys. Oh, I was playing the 80s mix station, and what song comes on? The theme song to Ghostbusters. First world problems, obviously. I mean, there's bigger issues going on in the world than this. There's definitely more important things. Well, there's also more important things to watch me build a tank in my basement. But, man, that Ghostbusters song came on. Oh, my God. I want to see the new Ghostbusters movie. I don't know how that's going to happen or when it's going to happen, but now I'm really, really dying to see it. And my group of friends that I grew up with in the Bronx, we're having some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way text message, just dumpster fire. It turns into it. Like, hey, you're making another 6 hours of videos about building a tank. I'm like, yes, I actually am. I'm on part 2 now. So we just got a radio tray, our electronics tray, whatever the platform, to put the bits and doodads above the torsion bars. Now these torsion bars, they all went in, and I mean, you could criticize. You see, I got a little light on the primer there. I just need enough etch primer just for regular paint to stick to the metal. You're never gonna see this, so don't. You can criticize. It's fine. I've done enough of these. But yeah, so we got all our little torsion bars on. They're nice. They're nice and tight. Yes, tight. You've got a tight body. I'm smoking a crepe. Yeah. So we got that all going. Torsion bars are on. We got our front idler arms in there. Now it's a metal idler arm into a metal sleeve. So I didn't go with like a Hentech aftermarket idler for this. I could have. I certainly could have. Hentech makes a beautiful product. Their idler setups are very nice. Some people criticize them because they don't hold up to actual RC tank combat conditions over the long haul. I don't battle. I just want my tank to not fall apart if I drive it around the office to show the guys. I don't want it to fall apart when I have company over and I want to impress them with my cool little creation. So there we are. Looks nice. Looks good so far. Coming out good. But yeah, oh man, that new Ghostbusters movie. They're already selling toys and props from the new movie. Spengler's Proton Pack, $4,000. Or something, $3,400, some ridiculous. If you want to check out some crazy expensive stuff you really shouldn't buy because it's a really bad financial decision, sometimes these things go whoop up in value like a rocket. During worldwide turmoil, though, and recession, sometimes their value is shaky. It might be worth a lot more than you bought it for, but finding somebody to buy it, not so easy. So yeah, I mean, oh man, some really nice stuff. Look at this. We're putting in the gearboxes. We got some gearbox mounting risers. They're going to go in. Tamiya uses basically the same gearbox with different length output shafts. We've learned that they do use different length output shafts for different models, because that Jag Panther build, we ended up with one did not seem like the other's situation, but that was resolved by Tamiya. We can get those mounted, and then we got to put the final drive covers on in the back. Guys, I'm trying not to mess up my terms. Final drive covers, right? Okay. Whatever. It's a Russian tank. I've never built a Russian tank. There may be some other name for it, like vodka smugglers. I don't know. Then we got other things. We get wheels. This is where we're going to spend, I'm going to spend a lot of time, because I got to build all these little metal wheels from DKLM. I will relish and revile the process at the same time. Because anything that's beautiful and made with great detail to look extra realistic takes a long damn time to build. That's why if we were putting together, and this is from a Facebook conversation earlier, if we were putting together a kit version of a Tigan, no offense, Eric over at IMAX RC, you are a good guy. You want a Tigan tank in the US, you go to IMAX, you go to tigantanks.com or IMAXRC.com, and you deal with Eric there. He's a stand-up dude. He helps everybody out. He'll take the shirt off his back. Well, I don't know about that, but he will take the bearings out of his tank. He will take the wheels off his tank to send them to a customer in need if he doesn't have it in stock. Great guy. Shout out to Eric at IMAX. But again, even he would agree with me. A Tigan or a Henglong tank, it's a much simpler beast than a Tamiya. Much easier. The Tamiya is a joy to build and a nightmare to build at the same time because it is more complex. But you get a nicer final product, in my opinion. Humble as it may be. I'm a little boisterous. We are New Yorkers. Even when we're guessing at an answer, we're guessing at a statement, we always sound very absolute. Pardon me. It's because of the New York thing. We could say, "What do you want for dinner?" Or something like that. And it's like, yeah, okay, whatever you want, man. I want what you want. Just don't hurt me. Let's go eat whatever you want. Because we're passionate people, I guess. You put two of us in the room together, though, male and female. Sometimes there's sparks. Sometimes there's gunfire. Who knows? Or the sparks are coming from a knife fight. Potentially. Yeah, let's go do this. I love this. Let's put in some gearboxes. I'll be right back. Welcome back to the Den of Doing. Surprisingly, I feel like I'm making more speedily, progressively forward movement on this build than I have on previous tanks. I don't know why. But we've got our gearboxes in, got our little front cross brace in, we've got our final drive covers on. I add a little extra grease to my to the gearboxes. I just like I like a well-lubed box. I want my boxes to be fully lubed. Tamiya is they're very miserly with the lubing in their boxes. So I go and I went and squeezed in a little extra lube into my boxes. Just going to guarantee smooth, friction-free performance. That was meant to sound funny. Har har. Okay, so now that's done, we have a little plastic bits there, and then some sprocket wheels, and then we got to build the road wheels. Let's just get this done. I mean, I could just sit here and BS more. Some people enjoy that. Some. I say some as in not most, maybe some. Definitely not all. All of you do not love me just talking and BSing. You just want to see the tank get built. I understand. It's nice. It's, to me, a tank. We all want to see it built. Me so, more than anybody. Most of you may enjoy listening to my ramblings and rantings, and some of you may truly enjoy it. For those of you who truly enjoy it, this is why I do it. So rear lower chassis tub cover, and then sprocket wheels, and some glue, and we're going to glue the cap onto them. There we go. Okay, I should probably put a little. No, not going to prime them. I'm going to blue these. I'm going to blue these metal sprockets. Let's go do that. I'm going to do one and see how quick it is, and then show you the before and after. Or no, I'll do that with the tracks. I'm just going to blue the sprocket wheels and be done with it, because I don't want to see shiny sprocket teeth on this like I did on the Jag Panther. All right, BRB. Okay, so this stuff's pretty cool. This is the Birchwood Casey Perma Blue. So literally, and I watched somebody else's. I mean, it's just clear liquid. I'm assuming there's some sort of acidic reaction happening here that reacts with something in the metallurgy. Because it does with the cast bits. It seems to end up a little blotchy, but whatever. The point here is to make some sort of durable finish on these things. Oh my god. I'm so going to get this on me. I should probably put on some rubber gloves or something. Let me get a steadying device here. Okay. Either way, so we dippity. Okay, and then we just slobber it on there and get it on the metal. And as you can see, everything's instantly starting to darken. So, there we go. You know, it's coated, and you just let it react. You could see how quick it is. So that's that. I mean, oh, this one works well. You know, you just get it on there, good and whatever. Now this is supposed to make some sort of durable finish. We're still going to paint over this, but this is going to be underneath the paint to take the abuse of the metal tracks on the metal sprockets. We saw that lesson with the Jag Panther, where it was I think it was it one? Was that one of the first? I think that was one of the first tanks I ever did with metal tracks. No. The Japanese Type 10 I did with metal tracks as well, but that one I didn't notice any instant. Yeah, this is okay. Get a little more on there. Get a little more on. Who called me? I'm on my way. No. There we go. So we're going to let that bluing stuff dry. And I don't know what to dip my brush in to clean it. I'm going to go with just the thinner bucket. Oh my god, I got too many other brushes in here. Won't fit. Arrgh. Put you in there. Paper towels. Always have a paper towel dispenser nearby to soak up messes. Okay. So, as you can see, that's the bluing compound. It's more of a blacking compound. The gun blue. So we're going to let that stuff set and then get those slapped on there. And then I'm going to start building road wheels. Oh boy. What time is it? I don't even know. I don't even know what time. I don't have a clock down here for good reason. I shouldn't know what time it is. But either way, yeah. If I have time tonight, I will get all those road wheels built and show them to you. At the very least, I will show you the first one that was already built when I got them, and I will show you the building process of one wheel and installation of said wheel, potentially. But then I may have to take a break and come back another day to finish the rest of those road wheels, because they are very, very intricate. All right. Okay, let's have a test of my short attention span. I'll be right back. After 10, it's a school night. No, it's not. We're off. No, everybody's off. Everything's closed. Everybody's off now. I'm working tomorrow, so it's a work night. So we got our sprockets on. The bluing came out nice. I like it. We just screwed these guys on just as per the instructions. We've got our rear lower hull plate on there. That went on beautifully. It fits very nicely. There's no gaps. There's no weirdness going on. Lines up very well. Okay. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Maybe if I just turn it upside down, get a better look at it. There we go. It lines up very nicely. Those are our sprockets. Okay, drive sprockets. Drive sprockets, Ian. Not just sprockets. Drive sprockets. Let's be technically accurate here. Now, here's where the fun begins for me. Now, this is one of the DKLM RC road wheels. Now, you can see... Focus, you son of a... GoPros don't macro very well. I mean, if I just do this... It doesn't focus that well up close. But either way, I mean, we got bare metal right there. I think I might just leave that. We got bearings. There's the shaft. These are sick. But to put one of those together, you got to take one of these guys that's not together. Now they seem to already be pressed together. These are almost certainly pressed together. These are a press fit. There's five tiny little bolt holes in there. That means microscopic frickin' bolts. So we've got this bag o' goodies. Holy mother of everything that is torture. Look at those bolts. They look like... These are literally half the size of a grain of rice each. I mean, they're microscopic. And we have some itty-bitty little bearings. And we have these beautiful machined brass hubcaps, hub covers, whatever you... God, correct me if I'm wrong. And we have our bag of axles. And we have a special tool. I know it says Tiger 1 parts, but that's just where it comes from. So this is an itty-bitty little hex driver. 4-2 screw-on. Screw the little hubcap screws onto here. Holy moly. Oh my god. I'm going to get one of these done, see how long it takes, and then we will we'll take it from there. But I think I need... And these aren't even magnetic. So I'm just crossing my fingers by putting them in the metal pan here, that they don't go flying at some point by accident. Wish me luck, gentlemen. I'm going in. The first wheel will be done for the end of this episode. Well, the first wheel's already done, because the dude in England did one out of curiosity. And then, that's probably why he sold them to me really cheap. No, he said he didn't need them anymore, but he probably was like, I don't want to put those other 13 wheels together. Oh, no. No. No joy. I think that's what it... No joy, no joy. No joy, mate. Or governor. Something. I don't know. Either way. We take there. Well, you know, speaking the Russian tank, you talk to the British people, you know, speak to the comrades. Ah, son of a bitch, Dimitri. Stop interrupting the videos. You stupid American, you fat anyway. I'm going to hang out with ladies' night upstairs. Good luck, Dimitri. They're not into your type. Nothing against the Russian guys. He's really hairy and smelly. And, you know, he uses vodka for mouthwash and aftershave. It's not good. Dimitri's got issues. I'll be right back. Let me get this wheel done. Oh boy. As you can see, these wheels are beautiful. And as you can also see, just watch. Mesmerized. Yes. They're gorgeous. They're worth every penny. If DKLMRC makes these again, I would pay an extra $100. Are you listening, DKLMRC? I think it's Carson, possibly. I'm not sure. But, I think it's Carson. I think that's the guy's name. $100 for you and your people to assemble these. So these little bolts that I showed you before, you need to put them into the hub covers with a combination of a will of steel, the patience of a saint, and preferably some tweezers, some nanosurgery, robotic arms, and an electron microscope. They're really, really, really small. Oh my god. The word fiddly is not good enough. Okay? I mean, I love them. They're going to be beautiful when they're done. But it's almost 10:30. It took me like 15, 20 minutes to just get one wheel put together. Getting the axle and the bearings in, easy peasy. Getting the hub covers on, those little bolts in there. Oh my golly gee. H. Roosevelt. Savior. Whatever terms you have when you stub your toe really, really hard. This is going to be 12 more wheels of toe stubbing frustration to happen. It will be worth it in the end, my friends. It will. But if the Russians had to take this much time to put together a wheel, they wouldn't have taken back the territory they did and made it into Berlin, that's for sure. Comrade, we assemble drunk. I'm like, I tried, Dimitri. I'm not drunk enough to... I don't know. It's too tiny. Russian piece big. You hammer in. Shut up. Don't poke fun at the already angry pale bear. So, yeah. That's it. We're leaving off here for tonight. Man, those things, they are gorgeous. They look the business. You know, and we're gonna, it's almost a shame we're gonna cover them in paint, but we are. And I didn't thread lock these set screws in. I gotta prime these and paint them and whatnot. And how did I get this to stand up before? I don't even know. There we go. There's some magical balance I found. I don't even know. Let me put a screwdriver in. There we go. So, oh boy. Okay, that's it for now. I mean, these move. These return rollers move, but I mean, these things just, man. I didn't have rollerblades that spun that freely, and I had nice rollerblades back in the day. They were nicer. I couldn't take advantage of how good they were because I was a bumbling idiot with a poor center of gravity and no coordination. But yeah, so there we have. We've gun blued the sprockets, and then, you know, we glued in the center caps. They say to rubber cement them in. I get it. It's for ease of removal if you need to take this thing. Whatever. If we have trouble getting the metal tracks on later, we're just going to take off the front idler wheel, and we'll just put it on that way. It'll be fine. Oh, my back. Oh, my neck. Oh, leaning over that tiny little wheel. Oh, my God. All right, enough of me complaining. You're sick and tired of hearing my rantings. So, I think, by the way, most of these bearings I bought, actually, all of these bearings I bought, I think I'm not going to need them. I wonder if they actually fit into these wheels. Because if they do, the bearings that come with these wheels are metal shielded. Ooh, and these are sealed bearings. Oh, I'm not unassembling those other two wheels. Okay, maybe I'll use the sealed bearings for the rest of the wheels, and then I'll have spare bearings if I ever have a bearing failure. Odds of me having a bearing failure from use. Oh, look at that one. That one's a little crispy. It's a little toasty there. Wonder how that happened. I mean, look at those casting marks. Look at that. These are so nice. So nice. Is that rust? Like, this one has the bearings in it also. I don't understand. I think the guy that sold me these played with them a little bit. Yeah, there's a bearing in that one. There's a bearing pressed in there. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I guess he was like considering using them. I don't know if he changed builds or decided against whatever. Either way, we'll get him painted, well, assembled, then painted. And all right, guys. As you can tell, my spirit is just broken from putting on that one hub cover. 5 little bolts have crushed me. So I'll be back. This is the end of part 2. We'll be back in part 3 with all these wheels built, possibly primed and painted. I don't know. But either way, we will be back in the next episode. I bid you farewell until next time. Keep it frosty, guys. Stay on your toes. That's all I can say. Be vigilant. Exercise a little and try to eat healthy. I don't know how many people are working from home, but there's a lot of us. We're all just getting fatter and slovenly, chunky, showering less frequently. I'm saving money on body wash, that's for sure. A little bit on toothpaste and mouthwash as well. I don't want to admit that to the world, but I mean, come on. Who's doing their full daily routine every day? Chime in if you really do. If you're working from home specifically, and you go through your full... If you wake up at the time you used to wake up to get to work... I mean, the time you used to wake up to get ready, and then get out the door, and then get to work. If you're doing all that, and then just waiting around and sitting at your desk, let me know. Maybe we'll take a little bit of an informal poll, but I want to hear back. Either way, if anyone's watched this long, thank you very much. Smash the like button, right? We're supposed to do that. I don't know why. I almost had 200 subscribers. It's amazing where we're going. Another 3 or 5 decades of this, and I'm gonna hit that 1,000 mark. No problem. All right, guys. Later. Ian signing off. Bye.